The views and opinions expressed on Live at the Barbershop are entirely those of the host, guest, and caller and do not reflect the opinions of Live at the Barbershop or its staff. Viewers' discretion is advised. The following podcast is intended for mature audiences only and contains adult content, graphic language, strong sexual content, and a whole lot of shit talking. So in other words, get your kids out the room.
Live at the Barbershop with your hosts, Misha J, Aaliyah, Black Republican, and those two crazy Caribbean guys from the Q&N show, Norris and Q. And now, the man of the hour, Mr. HNIC, Mr. Sleep When You're Dead, Hustle Now, the magnificent.
Son. What's up with all that?
I was just trying to amp it up, you know, like...
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, all right, I'm with that.
John, live at the Barbershop podcast.
Yeah, tonight, this is an off-the-wall situation.
Off the wall Saturdays.
It's an off-the-wall Saturdays.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
once in a while, we gonna do that off the wall Saturday.
Just whatever goes type of Saturday.
Yeah, off the wall.
So, of course, everybody know what's trending right now. Couple of things, but we just gonna touch on this one thing because it's dear to somebody's heart in the camp. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go straight in and we gotta label it because to me, I think homie's a genius. Wow. Some of them they gonna disagree and say he's a bullshitter.
A genius.
I think he's a genius, but that's my opinion. So, without further ado, I am John, your host for tonight.
John.
See, my whole thing is just twisted right now. You know.
John, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go with that there.
You know, he putting it on me.
Can you put my name up?
I guess so. I guess that's what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Norris.
It's your boy,
John.
Hold on. Let me reintroduce. You know what I'm saying?
John.
It's your man, John tonight. I'm your host for the night. My name is John. To the left of me is my man, Yo Q.
What's up?
Q's in the building. And to the left of him is Norris.
Exactly. Norris. Not
Norris is in the building.
Off the wall Saturday.
Off the wall Saturday. We making it happen.
Something different.
Oh, yes. Straight on the other coast, checking in on a remote is our girl Sassy. Sassy's in the building from the left coast. Sassy, what up? You in the building?
From the right to the left coast.
Sassy.
I guess Sassy froze. You know,
Kinda
left
froze.
coast.
Yeah.
They on a different time zone. Okay, moving on. Nisha J's in the building. Nisha J, what up?
Hi, folks.
Oh, gosh. Yo, it's all for the night. So, I personally, you know what? I'm going to just call his name out because everybody knows it's trending right now. Your man, Derrick Jaxn.
Yeah.
Yo, to me, man's a genius.
Genius.
You know what I'm saying? All the ladies, they think it's something different. They think he a bullshitter. You know what I mean? So I will give my opinion. You guys give your opinion.
Yeah.
Now, I'll be real with you. Prior to the scandal, I really didn't know nothing about him. You know what I mean? I didn't know nothing about him.
Yeah.
Few females sent me some stuff about him. It was like, I never heard of him. I probably, let me back up. Because by looking at some of the old posts, I probably ran past him. You know, like when you go through YouTube, you see these little things, you get pop-ups and stuff.
Yeah.
You watch one or two for a couple of minutes, and then you're like, all right, boom, you switch to something else, or you look for whatever you initially went to look for. So his face looks familiar, but the name don't ring a bell to me.
He's a dude crusher.
And the content,
yeah,
because he's been out for a minute. So if my memory is serving me right, I did see him, but it'd be like last year or something like that. So when his name is getting called out this year or whatever, it's not ringing a bell to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now and then he pops up on, strolling through, but he's a dude crusher.
Man's a genius.
He's a dude crusher.
Never seen
Man's
his
a
face.
genius,
Don't
man.
know who the hell he is until
So
now.
you just keep strolling. He's a dude crusher. He always be crushing dudes.
But listen, if you smart, you crush the competition.
Maybe he does
Man's a genius.
Maybe he
What
does
do you
it
mean? Yo, look,
to get
here it
the
is.
females forward.
I'm going to ask you, because you a
Women-
female.
See, women gonna like him because he man bashing.
Yeah.
So
But that's my point.
the majority of his audience is women.
Yeah, the
So
females.
they're
Yes.
gonna he gonna have
And
a
that's
large following.
and that's why
Genius.
I say he's not genius,
He
because
is a genius.
Genius or
majority
nurse.
of his followers are women. And so therefore he's in a genius in a sense where his game he was running, obviously he generated nothing but female followers. So you
Yeah.
got to remember, from his podcast alone, let's see what he generated. He made 3 books. Fourth one came out just past March. He's done personal
He wrote a
he's
book
done like personal shows
on
where he
what?
talks. Huh?
He wrote a book on what?
He wrote 3 books. This is
On
his
what?
4th book.
On what?
To be honest with you, I don't know. I've never entertained that part of it, but I'm
Genius.
sure it's
It
about
better be about the
relationships.
damn relationship.
Right.
Genius.
It has to be on relationships. That's the only thing I'm assuming.
Oh,
But think about it. He's made 3 books. He does talks, like, and one of my good friends, I just found out, like, when this all came out, she went to go see him in Philly. So he's from Texas or whatever. He's from Tennessee or either Alabama. He's from Alabama. I think that's where he's from. And he's done these talks. He's made millions of followers, along with millions of followers. I know he's generated a lot of money from it. And as a majority of his followers are women, like majority. If you go on his page, you see his followers. All of them are women from all walks of life. And yes, he's made his money bashing men. And this is why it's so trivial to me. And I'm not one to judge. I am the last person to judge, because the situations he's in, I've been in many times. And I could just say, from this perspective of being in a relationship with someone and finding out that they're cheating, or being the side chick and not realizing you're the side chick, and not realizing that this person has a whole family on the side. So I can speak on that particular instance. But what I'm saying is, what makes it so bad is that when you go on this tangent of saying how you can't stand what men do, and you turn around and do it, and he's so convincing of what he said, it's just mind-boggling how he
Damn confidence.
No, I'm
it is,
saying.
Profit.
it is like, yes. And then for him to
False profit.
put like this, I could say, and I'll confess, I was fooled. And I think that's what makes it the worst.
Genius.
And you know what? Because I was fooled and I believed
The wolf
in
in
what he said. Now, mind you, I'm not a follower. I don't follow him. I don't follow him on Instagram. I do listen to what he says, but it's nice to hear from a female's perspective, an opposite sex person stating the same thoughts you believe in what he's saying. I'm only going to speak for myself. I'm guilty. Yes. I believe that this guy was solely for the rights of the women, like he was sticking up for us. But now when he did this crap, it kind of like, okay, we understand he's male and he's did this. But what really pissed me off the most was when he did that third person talking. That right there, I could have took a gun and shot it.
Hold up, we got it with us. We got it with us, because I wanted to break that down too.
Yes, and I know you do. I know you do.
All my points. Why the man's a genius?
No,
genius.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, my man, IT, play that lovely beam footage, please.
Yeah.
That's the one that got me. I'm like, this motherfucker.
Nah.
And you talk about me, Norris. How come you get this?
The grace of God to break free from certain things, to stay away from certain things, to not operate from your lowest self, whatever it may be.
So, when I looked in the comments of this video, I don't know if old boy was trolling or not, but he said, D, I think I want to see a reaction to this video. So let's do it. And by the way, I'm going to speak in third person. A lot of you already seen this, but Derrick Jaxn, a lot of people think of him as a relationship expert and guru and all of that. Well, he and his wife are making this video because apparently at some point in their marriage, or maybe even beforehand in the relationship, he didn't take his own advice and he stepped out and he got involved with other women, as you heard them say. Now, upon first impression, nothing really stuck out to me about him, but more so about the wife. Like, I heard her say that she stands with her husband. She's proud to love him. I heard her say that, this is some time ago. They've already processed this, overcame this, dealt with this a long time ago, and nothing's really new to her. But just by her body language, I was really wondering, like, did he force her to do this video? Like, she looks super uncomfortable, like she doesn't want to be there. But then I watched the live chat that they did right afterwards, and, I kind of caught that this is just a part of her personality. So that kind of explains somewhat of her demeanor. She clearly has a mind of her own if you saw the live chat too. And she said that the live chat even was her idea. So with that, cool. She wants to stand by her husband. She feels like he's worth it. She has that right. Now, as far as what he said, I understand and I completely applaud him taking accountability. Many times we see dudes.
See, dude's a genius.
How? He said more about his wife. He deflects from his crime and worked on his wife.
That
like
man's
everybody. All right, you explain to me why he's a
greatest
genius.
Genius.
Yeah, he's a narcissist. All right.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what the deal is.
He is.
Now my man is so slick by him doing it in third person.
He brainwashed her.
He already got you.
No, he didn't get me.
No, he ain't got you now.
No.
Because now you know what to do. But look, but all the other females that was riding the bandwagon at the time, because at the time, you had backup. You had a dude that's telling you your man ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Leave him, because he ain't shit. You understand me?
That's
the thing with it. You know what I mean? So
that's what he's saying. What he's telling y'all, what y'all want to hear.
Exactly. But the thing with it, what makes it so perfect right now is that, listen, I'm letting you know all the flaws, but I'm doing it from third person. So I'm telling you that dude is a piece of shit. But you're not really realizing. No, listen, you're not realizing that you're looking at him now as the commentator, and you're separating him from.
No, I'm not.
From him?
From the Derrick Jaxn that's in the other clip.
No.
White.
Oh, this.
Okay. No, let me tell you what I see. I see
this dude is
something
sick.
from the Marvel's movies. Like, this dude don't even see the crime that he plays. Like, how could you? Or to me, he's too scripted and too calculating to understand the crime he's done, and he's talking in third person as if it's not him. That's what I see.
Telling you,
like he's, he just creeps me out. Right? He's crazy. To me, I see a crazy person right there.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
Yo,
I see a crazy person.
Anybody got a dice? Anybody got dice on him?
No.
Anybody got dice? Anybody got dice?
Listen, he right now, Nisha, he got you lost for words.
Do me a favor.
He got all y'all women lost for words.
Side and
not all.
the back part of the studio area.
The majority of the women that follow him.
Be a dice.
I'm gonna say 100% of the women that follow him.
In the back of
he got y'all lost for words.
Well, put it like this: a lot of people, I can only vouch for myself. I didn't go through all the comments, but some of them are real comical. A lot of comments that I see, and a lot of people commentating. I even posted on my IG page. There was this one woman who was defending his wife. Like, why are we going after his wife? Look how she dressed. Because she was dressed very meekly. She talks with a very timid and mild voice.
Because she's an actor.
Well, this is her persona and what she's projecting to be. I can't say that she's actually this type of person. She has no deepness in her voice. So, she's what?
No, I'm saying she was warned about her reaction doing this video. He warned her
probably yes. Right, but just her characteristics. But the way she presents herself is very mild and whatever. And everybody's going after how she was dressed. Like, for something to be something he's apologizing to the public for being busted, how she's dressed, how she sounds, me being a female, me looking at her. Of course, we as humans have no problem judging.
From Florida +14078.
Go ahead,
I'm guilty of it myself. But then when I hear him, he's technically deflecting from his crimes onto her. And that is one thing that I'm like saying, stop focusing on her and what she's saying. Just focus on the issue at hand and what you've done. Like, he's done this for years. Give nothing but lectures, videos.
Go ahead.
Bashing men. And the amount of years that he's invested into doing that, and this 3-5 days of fame of his newfound infidelity that everybody finds out about, it's crazy. I have to say this, right? I'm not one to be up on the the trending topics, but apparently this is how it went. Apparently somebody came out and exposed him. I don't know if they did it on IG. I don't know if they did it on Facebook. All I know is he was exposed. Then comes a video.
One of the females he was dating.
He had sex with or what have you that exposed him, and then he went on to say it's not true. So and then I'm finding this out last night, and then she apparently had evidence. She had a voicemail from him. She's had one girl had a pregnancy that she had terminated. So it was more evidence that was coming out, and hence comes this video of the wife and him. Now, me only seeing the wife and him video, I'm not prepared because I wasn't. It's like Bill Clinton first saying, I did not have sex with Monica Lewinsky. Yep. So, okay, we were prepared for that. But then here comes the dress. Here comes Monica. It was like later on, it was building up. I only saw the video of him admitting that, yes, he did have sex with this woman and he was guilty of it. So I wasn't prepared for that. And then here I come with the rest of the wife saying, you don't come after me, don't come after, and then the third person video just blew me off. It was too much within 2 days span. This is where probably my hatred had built up for this guy. It was too much personally for me. And then I just felt like he's just crazy. That video is what really threw me off.
Quick question though.
Crazy, man.
Or were you pissed off because of the fact that you was invested in him and now you felt like you got duped?
No. I was pissed off because two reasons: the third person and the years of deception. Because during those times when he's made those videos,
females got duped.
Right, the years of times when he did those videos, it was proof that he was outside the mistress' house. Like he even went in on other celebrities. Kevin Hart, who was busted. There was a couple of ministers that had allegations. He went personally attack those people and then damned them basically on his videos.
So, all right.
The same.
So, what was he suggesting to a lot of these females that they break up with these dudes? These dudes
yes.
Okay.
Don't let us do. And then he said to any female,
genius. Hey, turn my mic up, please. Listen to it when I tell you one more time. The man's a genius.
Oh my God.
What'd he say? Drop that zero, get with this hero. That's what's happening.
He didn't say it in those terms, but basically he was questioning in their moral standards of staying with anyone who treats them like that.
But hold up. In one of the videos, something else, he was saying him and his wife is done. I guess he wants to be with another woman, and okay, I'm like, then why the hell are you doing the video if you say you and your wife is done?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, he just has a new video saying him and his wife is done.
Yeah, that's what the lady in another. Somebody posted in the chat when he was saying,
he said
him and his wife is done. He's just doing the video to save face and all that kind of crap.
That is new. I did not watch that video.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Thinking, like I said, from what I saw from the wife, right? From what I saw from the little clip that I saw with her,
stupid. She just brainwashed.
She's right now she's playing the part. Yo, I'll be surprised. I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. I wouldn't be surprised if two of them is just on this little. Yo, let's just capitalize on it right now, because I mean it is what it is. Why bother to just capitalize on it and let's make the most of it? Because in this culture, you already know. Give it a couple weeks, he'd be back. He'd be back where he left off. I'm telling you,
it's bad. It's bad. When I say it's bad,
lot of things. Hey, listen, H&M was bad. Y'all, they still wearing the shirts and whatnot afterwards. A lot of stuff went bad and they went back.
I'm sorry. H&M is bad, but when you here's the thing: a difference between H&M. H&M placed a public apology, and it was the models.
And he
just about the monkey incident. The monkey,
and I'm just referring to there's other brands that did the same thing and they bounced back.
Right.
I mean, look at the thing that happened with Gucci not too long ago when they was trying to ban the whole Gucci thing. Everybody's still Gucci'd out still.
So you're correct, but they apologized, and it was on paper. I think the difference between Derrick Jaxn, he should have been. The difference between Derrick Jaxn, he should have kept his mouth shut. He came with too much stuff, after, back to back. First he came with the conference thing with his wife.
He's
Then
guilty.
she came with one the day after, and
He's
then he
what?
does the video interviewing, basically critiquing himself the day after, 3 days
He's
after. It was too
very
much.
worried.
Whereas
Smart.
it's not smart.
He's smart.
He's
He's
staying
worried.
trending.
He can't stay.
Yo,
I think
the
he's
dude
gonna
is
lose.
capitalizing. Let me tell you something. That's marketing 101. Yo, whether it's good or bad publicity, yo, he gonna market this. The only thing that
Yes,
might,
but
I heard that he was trying to get, he's in place with, right? So what I want to
with who?
find out now, first, TD Jakes.
And
He had something in
Okay.
place with TD Jakes. So I heard. I don't know how true it is. Allegedly.
Okay.
So, the thing I want to find out now is it's just like a Steve Harvey situation. You got all these females listening to this dude. Oh, first of all, how you gonna listen to a dude that got divorced X amount of time?
Yep.
Then on
Yes.
top of it,
No, he's never
like,
been
Telling me
divorced.
about relationship.
He's never
huh?
been divorced. This is his first
No, but
marriage,
not him.
to
I'm
my
talking. It's
understanding.
like who you
I'm talking
talking
about
about?
Steve.
No, I'm talking
It's
like
Steve
similar
Harvey.
to Steve Harvey. Like Steve Harvey's books is
Well,
like
let me-
number one and everything. But come on, you listening? Come on, man. Like
Okay. In my defense, I'm an avid Steve Harvey listener.
hey,
Do
you're
I
lame.
listen to him on listen? Do I listen to him about relationship
You're even the
advice?
funniest
I
kings of the
take it as
comedy.
for what? No, wait. I take it for what it's worth. It is straight entertainment, and he always says that it's straight entertainment. It is. He is not a
Hey,
professional
listen,
or what have you.
understandable,
So, and
but then don't say some of the stuff, some of the inserts that came out of his book is literally telling you like these dudes chuck them to the side because these dudes ain't. Listen, homie,
Yeah.
well,
like we're
I
not
hear
gonna
what you're
say that
saying.
there's not some lame dudes that just be sitting on their ass on the
Yeah.
couches. Yes, they
Yeah.
do. You do have that,
Yeah.
but at the same time, you got some lame ass females
Yeah.
sitting their ass on the couches and shit like that too. So at the same time, you got to break it down. You making it seem like it's just men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing with him.
No.
I don't know.
Well, I hear what you're saying. But how often do you hear? And I'm not defending Derrick
How
Jaxn.
often do we hear females say these females is bum ass females?
How many times?
You do hear it all
Opposed
the
to how
time.
many? From which females? How many?
No.
Y'all
You hear
females
it all the
always stick
time.
together.
B
Y'all
Simone
females
says
is-
it all the time. Do you listen to
Who?
B Simone?
B Simone?
Yes, B
Okay.
Simone just went out. She just did a video, as I quote. She said, "You asking for a guy to have this money, to look this way, to have this much, to have no kids. But when are you going to get up and have the same thing? When was the last time you went to the dentist? When was the
Okay.
last
Well,
time
a
you
couple
checked
of
on your
females
mother?"
here and there, but compared to the
Wait,
amount
hold
of
on.
men now that are out there
You know
and
what? I don't know
females
what
doing
outlet
it.
you're looking at. All right. So my social media is not set up that way where I hear male bashing all the time. I do hear some things, but it's not all the time. Most of the stuff that I particularly trend to see is just stuff that's self uplifting. Like that's just basically what it is. Or if you're having issues with whoever, it doesn't matter if it's male or female, try to find your way out of it. But as far as I'm sorry.
Let's finish. Yeah.
But as far as like I see it, I see where females tell to other females, you can't request for something that you don't have. And I totally agree with that. And I also agree with men who bash other men and say, how you going to treat her like that when you know she's giving your all? I am a person that I'm on nobody's side, anybody's side who's doing wrong. It's just period. Like they're just wrong.
There's too many females out there waiting to hear what they want to hear, just what they want to hear. And they're
Right.
desperate for relationship advice from
Right.
people who doesn't have the right advice.
They don't
But
have no.
then it also with the same thing with a man. If
They're
you
too
have no
desperate.
female outlet and you want to know what a female likes and how to bag her, who else would tell you the best other than another female? Especially one who's had several men. Like, I'm gonna put you out there with this since we're on the Steve Harvey thing. Everybody's applauding Lori Harvey because she seems to bag all these men who have money and she gets to get them, and they all know that she's gotten around. Wait, they all know she's gotten around. Right?
Not in the hood.
And they're praising her on that.
Not in the
Right?
hood.
People
Not
are
in the hood.
praising her.
Hold on.
Right?
Say that one more time.
Just listen, don't say.
Not the
Wait, hold on. Wait a
Lori
minute.
Harvey.
Hold on.
Lori Harvey, not in the hood. Not in the hood.
No, she's not a hood, but she seems to bag
No, I'm
all the
saying,
stuff.
no, you're saying she's getting praises. I'm saying
She's
not on the
She's
blocks that
getting-
I've been on.
Hold on.
I'm telling you right now. Well, who's praising her?
No, that's his stepdaughter.
Who's
She out there?
yes.
Wait.
All right.
Again, like I
She
said,
tell you about it. What is going on? Cause we know about
Yo.
it too.
I don't know about it.
who's praising her though? Is it females or is it males? And on
Males.
my perspective, I see a lot of females praising her because
Yeah.
they say because she's very open about her relationships. She's almost like the Angelina Jolie
She's
type.
like
And back in our days, how Angelina
Right.
Jolie was
Angelina,
hopping from
yeah.
celebrity to celebrity, and
I mean,
people
only
didn't care, and they were still latching on to her. So again, like I said, these
I
people that do these relationship things, and they're out there, and they're telling their knowledge about it, what have
Yeah.
you. We have to look at that as why are we praising these people? Why? Even when you look at, you brought it up, Steve Harvey. I'm looking at Derrick
Get
Jaxn.
advice from his book, maybe
Nah. She get it from her mama.
from her mama.
She get it from her mama.
Know the whole
Who?
history on that.
Go back to what her mom.
Huh?
Her mom used to do.
Yes.
Every day I'm hustling.
And
Yeah.
then, for instance, let's do this. All right, let's talk about the most famous one, Kim Kardashian. She's been
Oh, let's
married
take
3 times.
Okay.
She's had several men in her corners. Everybody knows how she got there off of
What
a
corner?
videotape.
What corner?
Okay? Allegedly, right? Allegedly, right? A videotape. But yet she still keeps bagging these guys. So here we are. If Kim Kardashian was to come out with a book or what have you, what would you
Yeah,
do?
sure
Would you not be
It
entertained
made
to listen to
Kanye
that
go
crap
crazy.
too? Would you say what?
Tell her again, Norris.
What'd you say, Doris?
She had the shortest marriage.
Hey.
72
Yeah,
days.
but what I'm saying,
But would you not pay attention to her? You would entertain and you would give your little 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour and listen to a show.
I'm saying the reason why I'm guessing the reason why she bag all those men, the pussy is good. I mean,
right. But it got all that or the fame. Because remember, a lot
Honestly, I don't even know if it's all that. I think it's just the fact that it's just the mere fact that it's in their head now. They just want to see what it's like. That's it.
Right.
You probably whack as hell.
no, but what?
She look whack.
No, but I've heard. But I've heard. I think who said either Ray J said it after. One of them said, "Oh, is she? She stinks.
Yeah, it could be.
She stinks down there.
It could be.
I think it's Ray J. And one of them said. What?
It could be, but that could be fixed. That
Right.
Could, that
That came out.
Money for that.
That came out.
But it's just, I think it's just the infatuation with.
But again, if you want to rate, who has more money right now, Ray J or her? You know,
Her.
Ray J. You know, like
Because
look at it.
the mom made sure to capitalize on that tape.
No,
right.
But
But again, like if we were to say Kim Kardashian would come out with a relationship advice,
right?
You would chime in. Men would chime in.
Yeah.
They would.
Hell no, it won't.
Too much.
Yeah.
There's too
this
much
man.
females out there.
Unless maybe if she was on Telemundo.
Female would chime in. No.
Corey, you got this out of your mind.
No.
Came on Telemundo.
Female more to a man.
I watch Telemundo. I don't know the name, but I just love what they got on.
A female will chime in more to a man bashing men than men will chime into a female talking about women.
But
more than men seeing females bashing men.
Yes.
Yeah, but what Nisha, what you're trying to, the point you're trying to get is that these girls are doing all these things and getting more exposure, more, like
it's like a go girl type of thing.
Yeah. Oh, this is
the guys can do it, so you can do it too.
And these guys are doing the same thing.
Right.
And it's no different with Derrick Jaxn. He's using something that he knows is very close to almost every female has experienced a heartbreak or been mistreated.
Genius.
Genius.
He's genius, but now he's become one of the suspects. How is he going to regain that same?
He's gonna get it right
suspect
back.
You think so?
He's gonna get it right. Anybody got money on it? You got money on it? I got money on it. All right, I'll back that.
Suspect for
I'll
who?
back
Not
that.
them same females.
Listen, he might come back, but they're not gonna trust his ass.
Listen.
That's what I'm saying.
yo, he gonna have new
You
followers.
got pretty
I
dogs.
think he's gonna have more chicken heads, like more people
He
Yeah.
gonna
trying
have
to
new
back him
followers.
now that his wife, he's been
Don't matter.
exposed. I
It's still
really do
it's
believe that.
Because
Listen.
trust me, they're going. He's still gonna go out there fuck because
but it's
it's
still
gonna be a lot of
He's still
females.
going to have.
but it's still the
It's gonna be a
numbers.
lot of females gonna throw themselves at him because, like you said, they see the wife. Damn, he don't even.
But you see,
Yeah.
they saying they understand why he went out.
I
You
think
see what I'm saying?
And yes, they're understanding why he went out because when you see her,
I'm pretty sure she's a beautiful woman underneath all of that.
But yo, hold on.
Listen,
Hold
I
on.
think this
Let me
dude
tell you something.
told his wife how to dress, how to sit. He staged this.
Yeah,
But that's again why he's so genius. You ain't see something? Take a look.
I think
He
all of that.
deflected.
I'm thinking all of that. She's sexy as hell underneath all of that.
But he deflected everything from him.
She's beautiful.
He deflected everything from himself.
He's trying to get that pity.
But you're not understanding. He deflected everything from himself.
And went right to the wife.
He threw her out to the room. And then now he's like, yo, let me rescue him. Let me rescue her. You understand? Yes.
If this guy, if his
is
hand,
genius.
Yo, he's a mad scientist then. He's a narcissist scientist.
Because he knew.
Let's use the word
narcissist. Yes, he did claim himself to be a narcissist.
And
but
see, for him to say that, that's him just letting you know I am the devil.
Yes, he wrote it on his comment thing.
Because let me tell you something.
What's the mere video?
A narcissist normally will not admit to being a narcissist. You understand what I'm saying?
He knows. Well, see, here's the thing where he
that's
knows
the reverse
that's going to
psychology.
be right. Yeah. Well, he knew that was going to happen, and he knew that But here's it. Oh my God! I just wish
when I watch
the video and I see his wife, and I listen to her talk, the confidence in her, what she's saying is not there for me. Yeah. I can't honestly believe what she's saying. If I did not know Derrick's past history, I would more likely believe what he's saying because he has more confidence in what he's saying than she does.
He's into camera regular.
Yeah, he's on it, but she is too. If you go to her page, she got 30K followers.
Okay.
Yeah. She got a lot of followers too, and I don't know if that happened within the days.
Listen,
but she has a lot of followers.
If his hands wasn't free in front of the camera, I would think he has a knife to her side when she was talking.
That's true. Yes, it does look like that. Yes, it does look like that.
Yeah,
and she herself even
on her toes. You know,
yeah,
maybe on her feet and say,
"Can't move,
don't move, don't say."
He himself has said, you know, she herself said, if I would have saw me on there, I can understand why you guys are saying these comments. But at some point, like I said, stop concentrating on her. Concentrate on the real deal, which is his infidelity. Now, all while this is transpiring, it's been recorded. There's been a lot of receipts. Like when he was bashing other people, they apparently was separated for a while. I don't know how long. It wasn't something recently that just came out. But you know, he was still seeing the ex-girlfriend like a month ago, like recently, like a month or 2 weeks ago. He was still seeing her. You know, and that's
which one? There's more than one. Which one?
There have been several.
The surgeon?
Yes, the one who apparently the doctor is the one who had a miscarriage. No, she had an abortion. Then there was another girl, but I don't know. The one he what?
The one he was sending his pictures to when he was jacking off in the
No, that part was to the doctor. That was to the doctor. And let me tell you what I know about men. If he's sending that to her, he sent it to others.
Yeah.
Others. And there was a video, and it was an audio tape of him asking her what color her
underwear
were. Which is, you know what? We just know that he's been out there, you know, and like he was caught. But my thing is, what I really want to focus on, how he talked about himself in third person. That is creepy as hell to me. I'm sorry.
That's past narcissist.
I like him.
He's sick.
I like him.
I don't. Well, you must like narcissists because that to me is like watching The Shining or something. I'm telling you, that was like, are you serious?
No, but
That's what you call parking lot pimping right there. He parking lot pimping right there.
John is giving him that.
That's that Hollis Ave Farmers Boulevard thing. You know?
That's crazy.
Chilling by the rock.
If John watched the clips of him crushing dudes, maybe you would think different.
Listen, maybe, honestly, if I do recall coming across something, about a year ago or something with him. If it ain't him, it's somebody similar.
You gotta watch it because you gotta watch it. He literally critiques everything from their character, their how they're standing, like what they should have been doing. Like even, and the bad part is most of the people he attacked, they're coming back and attacking him.
So all right,
and he also used religion.
Refresh my memory real quick.
He probably was actually major hype left and right. Like now look at his ass.
Refresh my memory real. Let me just see if it's the same guy and we're connecting on the same thing here. Mm-hmm. So like he would do these little videos in like his little like an apartment or something, right?
So
now a car. It's always in a car.
Well, it ain't him then. Okay, so okay. So now, what is it now? The females are sending in stuff to him, or he just randomly finding people online and he'll just make a comment?
He's just talking.
So he's just talking, just like how, like, imagine me playing back a podcast and saying, "Why won't that guy shut up? Like he's being so disrespectful. He won't let the guest talk. Like that's being rude. And if you see his demeanor, he probably is drunk. You know, next time they should reconsider having him back on the show as a podcast member because this person is rude." You know what I'm saying? Like that's how he's going in. He's not no holds bars on what he thinks. He's just going straight at him. And mind you, you'll see him doing the same damn thing, and 2 weeks later. Now let's talk, being rude.
But this is what got me puzzled. How's he getting the topics? How's he getting the information like about
from
these
videos
from males?
From videos.
From videos. That's what I'm saying. So he'll just randomly go to YouTube or something, see something, and then make a comment on it. Okay.
So like, say I'm gonna use an example. So suppose a chick proposes to a guy, right? Suppose she proposes to a guy and he says no. He would use that video and be like, "You deserve better, sis. You know, you got on your knees, you did the realistic thing, and you proposed to a guy in front of your friends, you organized this, you probably spent all your money on it, and he's gonna tell you no." And the way he did it, like that's the type of guy he is.
Genius,
he's
man.
A sick person.
Hey, listen, I hate to say it again. Genius. Yo, listen, that's like dudes that know that if they wear a wedding ring, females is going. That's like a dude that bring a kid like, "Yo, let me borrow your baby for a minute and go in the mall." Yo,
single dad.
It's just gonna come in. Okay. Females,
It
we
is-
already know there's a lot of females out here. If you don't have the ring on, you got to put more work and you got a ring on, and you don't even have to say something sometimes. He's mad. I want him just because. So what I'm saying is it's the same reverse psychology with him. By him saying, "Yo, your dudes, you don't need him. You better than that."
Well,
I'm better than you.
what I'm saying is
these females will think that, that guy right there is the ultimate man I've been looking for. Even if she know now, like, all right, whether they knew that he was married or not, it got him however many amount that he smashed, and he at this point now. Because if he didn't get caught, it would have still been going on. And for him being, but here's the thing nobody ain't talking about. For him being on YouTube by having that much of an audience, don't tell me them females didn't know who he was and that he got a wife at home or something. So they was still down to do whatever. So what's the deal?
yes. Obviously, they knew it was several. He talked about his wife many a times. To my understanding,
at the end of the
in
day,
videos.
what they complaining for then? What we talking about?
Well, it's not them. It's not them. It's the followers. So I'm
just saying, like the female that put out the audio about her being pregnant and all that stuff there. I mean, you're right on
that, Corey. And here you are deflecting on the females, but she ain't on ones on the video saying, "Don't cheat." You know what I'm saying? Like
I get it. But that's why I was saying. That's why I'm breaking down why he's a genius. Because at the end of the day, it's like, look, yes,
all right.
He used the preacher part to like, perfect example, like a pulpit preacher. You know what I'm saying? Like Bernie Mac in Friday. Let's use that character. Okay. But you know, from him coming down the street, you could already tell by his bop. Oh yeah, here he goes. You know, he can tell you all the things about God
preacher,
and everything.
Slick preacher.
But
and when he look over and saw Miss Parker.
Exactly.
Oh,
but now,
man.
when you see him coming out of his house, why are you surprised? Why are you surprised? Don't tell me now. Oh, look at the preacher. Oh my God, yo, come on, man. You felt it on your skin. You knew what it was.
A slick preacher.
All right,
knew what it was.
telling you right now, and I'm gonna say it again. I was not. He's human. Yes. What I'm focusing on is him talking about himself in third person.
Listen, you heard what you said? He's human. That's all he needs to hear now.
But no.
How many? Hold up.
Coming back.
How many mistakes are he allowed to make when it comes when it comes to a female?
No.
How many mistakes are he allowed to make?
Here's what. No, it's not how many mistakes. Is if he goes back to preaching the same game he had before, he's lost me entirely.
He's not gonna.
All right, so
not right now.
Here's where I have a projection for you. The only way I can say he's genius, and I'm looking from my outside perspective, morals not included in this. If he can get out of this and somehow still recoup the same amount of revenue
I'm gonna tell you how. Tell
me how.
All right, you want to hear the blueprint?
He's gonna come back a full-fledged Christian.
I'm gonna tell you how the dude's gonna do it now. He's smart.
He already did that.
But that's my point. He's gonna come from a different angle now. Watch what he gonna do. He's gonna drop a few more little videos, right? And then sooner or later, he'll go out and he'll get someone to come in. Let's just hypothetically say, since he was gonna get the deal to do the thing with the TD Jakes thing, go talk to TD Jakes and say, "Yo, my wife and I would like to come in and we really want to make this happen. I'm so sorry for everything I did. My wife and I. Now, that person now who's the preacher or TD Jakes or somebody say, okay, you know what? Let's make it happen. Let's put something out there. I would say I did over you, and I'm making sure that I'm going to watch over you because we see that you're on the path of greatness and you could be that good preacher. You could do this and do that and then bring him back in. He is human. The same thing you just said. He's human. See, that's the whole thing about thing where he talked about, yeah, he is human. But again, you got to say, all right, look, intent. A thing called intent. You see, and the problem with it now, you already thought it up in your mind as you're speaking, and the two is not connecting. You're telling somebody, God, be good, this, that, and in your mind, you're like, yo, I'm smashing that as soon as I get off this mic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going in the house right now. I'm parked up outside, but just dropped this little YouTube thing, and I'm going in skirt. And he's going in, or he just came out. There's no moral values behind it. There's nothing. So it's intent. Just like when it's premeditated. You already thought it out that I'm going to kill this person. I'm going in there. I'm going to get him. So at the end of the day, he's a big wolf with like a sheepskin. You know what I'm saying? Like the show.
Definitely.
So, but at the end of the day, it's just like the old saying when they said, the devil is the greatest deceiver because he made you think that he didn't exist or something like that. Same thing. He's that wolf that got the Sherlin on, right? And he come in the party, you're like, yo, is that look like a wolf? He's like, me, I'm no wolf. You know, you're like, okay, you know, and you just let him in. Yo, where's all the sheeps? You're like, oh, they all over there. You just let him right in.
Well, he's out there.
All the females, they just let him right in. They let him in.
He is out there.
Slaughter and everything. Now everybody's like, yo, who the hell let the wolf in?
They're too desperate.
You did.
They're too desperate to hear what they want to hear.
So that's why, for me, I say genius. Some of y'all might say bullshitter. I say genius.
I say a big scam artist. He is a clown. He's a scam artist.
Let's see if he bounced back from this.
Okay, we got 5
I want to see how quickly he bounces back from this. And if he has the same amount of followers as he has now, if the females out there are going to continue to follow him, I would really be surprised. Not surprised. I just would be, I guess it would be very entertaining to see how he's managing to get out of this. But more entertaining, I'm telling you right now, since it's so, in my point of view, because I'm not really up on it, like I'm not watching it every minute. I would say everybody's really watching the wife and to see what she's gonna do and how possibly she could change in this aspect. And that's where I think he'll get majority if he could on her to his money. I don't think it's like me and my wife. I think it's really gonna focus more on her
what you
and how
failing to
she's gonna
realize,
get it.
you failing to realize it still fall back on him. He the head of that Voltron body. She the body, he the head at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So when that whole Voltron thing forms, it's him still collecting. At the end of the day,
well, if you listen to her, I'm telling you, she is. If you listen to her, she sounds like you guys said very brainwashed and very scripted. And
all right, well, look,
just like the rest of desperate females who want a relationship answers, they're desperate.
All right, well, let's do this then. We got that bet on it. I got 5 on it. He bounced back.
I got 5.
Okay, you say he ain't gonna bounce back. How many times? What's the time?
No, I said he won't. Here's my bet. I'm gonna say this. He's not. It's gonna. All right. I can't say. I say within the next 2 years, his followers are definitely going to decrease. And
2 years. 2 years. That's way too. We talking about here and now.
No, I think his followers are going to decrease, and he's going to fall off, and he's going to have a hard time recovering from.
Let's bet on it for 6 months. Let's do this 6 months.
By the end of the year. By the end of the year.
Okay, so 6 months to the end of the year, you say he's gonna fall off. I think he's gonna bounce back.
I think he's going to have a hard time recouping the amount of followers he once had, because to me, he didn't express any sort of remorse at all. To me,
he's not done with dropping videos, though. I'm gonna tell you that. So that might come. That might come.
I want to know what his next video is going to be about, because honestly, I would tune in to see what he had to say next.
Facts.
I made such a big mistake.
Just watch and see.
So, all right. So 5 on it. Okay, between now and the end of the year. All right, we good with that?
He's definitely gonna say something, because I'm telling you right now, I just would have a hard time understanding any woman on there supporting him after what he just did.
Yeah, okay, we'll see.
There.
We'll
I don't know. I know they'll be there, but I'd have to question their train of thought.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right, we got 6 months. We got 6 months to the end of the year to see what's up. You got 5.
Right, give it 6 months at the end of the year.
All right, so we gonna trend it. We gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it and see where it go, and then we drop something else on that. So
the bad part is, and I hate to throw this out there, the celebrities are coming for his neck. Like they are coming for him because he went for theirs.
So we'll add it to the list.
Yeah,
we're gonna add it to the list, and then we're gonna see what's up, and we're gonna keep track of this, and we're gonna see where that $5 go.
Okay.
Put a 0 on.
You want to get it all in quarters and dimes.
Put a 0 on the back of that one.
Put a 0.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a 50. You want me to put 50? All right, I put a 0 on there.
I'm down with that. All right.
You want to double that?
I'm down with that. I'm down with it. 5 on the air. You owe that. All right. So Derrick Jaxn, we'll see how it ends.
For you. All right.
I wish him well. Let me end this by saying this. I wish him well. I wish him mental peace.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Because let me tell you, something's wrong. If you're that hungry for likes, if you're that hungry for money, that you're gonna ruin your reputation as well as your wife's.
That's
for something. That's something to me worth more than money or what have you. Just for likes, even if it was a book, just to do it for a book. Like people, remember what you put out there on the internet stays out there.
Yeah,
people can always pull it back up. It's just sad that the society has gotten to that point where people do silly things for likes.
Well,
you know,
that's his. It ain't my problem.
Right.
At the barbershop. That's how we doing it here on that Saturday. Hey, that extended version. Let's do it. Hey, you owe me that 50, baby.
Whatever.
The man's a genius. Yo, catch us on all platforms, okay? iTunes, Spotify,
iHeartRadio.
All right. Look at them. Anchor, Facebook, YouTube. What else? That's about it, right? That's everything right there. So, yeah. other podcast platforms. Hey, yeah, we got a couple of stuff coming up. April 2nd. Look out for that one there. We're going in deep on that one there. So get your stuff ready. If you thought Derrick was something, hey, we're gonna make it happen with that one. All right. Yo, thank you for joining us tonight, live at the barbershop. Nisha J, get that 50 ready. You heard?
Nickels and dimes and pennies.
I'll take that too.
And go finish up your perm.
Go out in the world and be somebody.